Hello, innovative generation. Have you ever heard that saying that says, you don't have to be great to start, you have to start to be great? Yes, truth be told. I don't know what it is that you want to get started. Maybe your business, you have an idea, maybe a career, a project, and you feel you need all billions and millions in the world to get started with it. Hey, I got good news for you today. That is that you don't need the whole billions in the world to get started with any business, any project, any career. Yesterday I was discussing with a friend, and we had this project we want to embark on, and he was like, let's just go. And I was like, oh, look at the capital intensiveness of this project. Maybe we should push it to next year. And he dropped a word. He said, you see, you don't need to get the whole money in the world to get started with any project that you want to do. Now I started thinking about it over the night. That is truth. Do you know that the whole money you need to get started that business may not come in a bulk? It's very, very possible. The chances are very lean. You know why? Because every day we make expenses, we have daily expenses. Yeah, money is coming in and it's also going out. Incontingencies happens. Something can happen, crisis. I'm not saying that we'll be having crisis issues, but they are inevitable. It could be money you're going to spend on drugs, on hospital for your parents, loved ones, and all that. So that's why you don't need to. Sometimes when you're like saving up, and saving up, something comes and carry the money, because that thing at that moment has to do with life. And you will not take because you have a project, something you want to invest in, or you want to start a business, and then somebody is dying, that you should rescue the life with the money you have already, and you now let it go and you lose the person. At the end of the day, you're suffering guilt and all that. Now I want you to know that life is not like that. You just have to get started with the little you have within your capacity. When I started Faithful Rice, I had nothing. I virtually had nothing. I'm gonna give you tips on how to do these things. Take for instance, you are looking at owning a boutique, a big shop. You mustn't wait for your husband to fund you, to give you billions and say, okay, get started with this business. I know it's a responsibility, but then it's not a must, right? Now, as a lady, what do? You just start drop shipping. There are people who are already manufacturers of these products, or there are people who already sell in wholesale. Just partner with them. Tell them, if I have a customer, I can come pick the goods, and then they send you pictures of the products. Many of us are already doing it, but remain, be consistent. Sometimes you see yourself, you'll be like, a lot of people is doing this. No, don't think that way. Just get started. What you do is, when you advertise on the social media and a customer needs the product, you just call your manufacturer, or the person that gives you the products. Your customer makes payment, you pay your manufacturer, and then you bring out your profit. Let's say in every of the goods you have profits of 8,000 naira, 2,000 naira. By the time you sell 10 of the goods, you've already have profits of 10,000 naira. Let's say in the 2,000 naira profit range. By the time you sell 20, you're already having 10. Sorry, by the time you sell 20, you're already having, it's 20,000 naira profit and all that. Then you can begin to start buying your own gradually. You can buy 5 pieces, 10 pieces, 20 pieces, gradually. Before you know it, you are owning your boutique. Wow. This was how all the great people we ever know, most of them, almost all of them. Are we talking of Billy Graham? Are we talking of Thomas Edison? His story actually triggers me. This is a guy that is deaf. He can't talk. Sorry, he can't hear. And when he was also a newspaper vendor, he knocked on doors, and then He never had what it takes to get those things started, but he had an idea. What did he do? He went ahead to start his creative ideas, bringing them together. And today we have the light bulb. Today his name is in the book of history of people that have made historic things. What is it you want to get started? Come on, go ahead. You don't have to be great to start. You have to start to be great. I'm still reading that for you. Go ahead. I say, go ahead. No matter how small, start.